indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Happy Monday. Here's Brennan with today's announcements.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, April 14th, and it's a white day. Attention juniors and seniors, please check your school email for your Capstone Day venue assignments. We apologize to those who received the incorrect assignments. If you did not receive a corrected email, please contact the Capstone Department at capstone@stjacademy.org. Hey seniors, please be sure to submit items to the senior auction donation form this week. Students, faculty, and families can donate. You just need to ask. Check your email or the Class of 2025 Canvas page for details. And remember, faculty, juniors, sophomores, and freshmen, you can donate too. Direct your donations to Mr. Eckhart or Mr. Dusso. Those interested in the Germany and Prague trip for next April should get their trip registration form into Miss Gary by Thursday or Friday. Copies of that form may be picked up from her in Morse. The governor's office is seeking a student representative for the State Board of Education. This appointment will be for a 2-year term, first year as a non-voting member and the second year as a voting member. Rising sophomores and rising juniors are encouraged to apply. For more information, see Ms. Hanson in Student Life or Mrs. Lejean in the headmaster's office. Model UN is meeting Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. in the Colwell Center in the library basement. We are looking for you to help us narrow down topics and plan for our upcoming NEK MUN Fall Conference at SJA. Reach out to Mr. Rain or Mr. Cushman with any questions. This is the final week to donate items to benefit the Department for Children and Families in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. Donation bins are set up in the front lobby of the field house. We are specifically seeking toiletries, skincare products, backpacks, toys, blankets, and clothing, with an emphasis on backpacks, clothing, and toys. For more information, please reach out to Riley Strom. Thank you for your support in improving the transitional experience of foster children across Vermont. Happy birthday today to Bruno Alvarez Carreras, Kelsey Greenwood, Kyle Johnson, and Nicholas Matesens Ariel. A special happy birthday today to Mrs. Callanan, and a special belated happy birthday to Miss Hanson, who celebrated her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, everyone. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, Brennan. And now we have some members from Miss Angel's class, Addie Hetzelt, Gracie Lawrence, and Cece Lang with an Earth Day presentation. Please join me in welcoming them.
Good morning. I'm Gracie, this is Addie, and this is Sisu, and today we will talk about Earth Day.
All right, so this year's slogan for Earth Day is Power Our Planet. Basically, this means that by 2030, we want to triple our global usage of renewable energy. There are many different types of renewable energy, such as wind, solar, and hydro energy, and I encourage all of you to do some research into the benefits of each one of these.
So a little history about Earth Day. Earth Day was first established on April 22nd, 1970, and was brought about by Senator Gaylord Nielsen. Senator Nielsen was inspired by the anti-war movement in college campuses and brought up the idea of environmental teach-ins on campus. This came at a time when environmental awareness increased due to the success of Rachel Carson's novel Silent Spring, which highlighted the dangers of pesticides, specifically DDT, which was used as a mosquito repellent, but eventually led to great environmental negative impacts around the country. So Dennis Hines, an activist, began organizing teach-ins small teach-ins at college campuses. A year later, however, the movement was nationwide with 10% of the American population taking to the streets to demonstrate against the environmental catastrophes, specifically their impacts on human health. Earth Day was a bipartisan action heavily supported and endorsed by political parties, which allowed for the landmark creation of the United States Environmental Protection Agency and helped pass the environmental laws such as the National Environmental Education Act, the Clean Air Act, and 2 years later, the Clean Water Act.
So how can you help on Earth Day? To put it simply, reduce, reuse, recycle. But more in depth, there are several different initiatives, such as the Green Up Vermont campaign, that take place annually. The Green Up Vermont campaign is a volunteer-driven initiative focused on removing trash and debris from Vermont's roadsides, parks, natural areas, and waterways. And we encourage everyone to participate with their friends in these events.
So by making small adjustments to our lifestyles, we can significantly reduce the amount of carbon that's being put into the atmosphere. We can do different things like preventing, like making choices when we purchase items, don't buy into overconsumption, try to limit your food waste, try different ways to conserve water, and limit your use of disposable items.
Celebrating Earth Day each year is vital because it recognizes the harm caused to the environment while showing support across the globe for protecting the planet. You can take steps this Earth Day to support sustainability through your own collective individual actions, like recycling more, trying or leaning or using renewable energy more if you can, and lowering your consumption of fossil fuels and plastics.
Thank you for listening, and go take action to protect the environment. Yay.
Thank you to Addie, Sisu, and Gracie. In my embarrassment about the birthday announcements, I forgot some late announcements, so I will attempt to recover that now with these late announcements. Boys Varsity Ultimate beat Middlebury 13-11 on Friday afternoon. Riley Copen scored 5 goals, and Zach Poole scored 2 goals and 2 assists. Congratulations to Boys Varsity Ultimate. And on Friday evening, the girls lacrosse team defeated Milton, making the record 2-0. Riley O'Brien was the leading scorer with 4 goals. Devlin Murphy added 3 for the hat trick. Several other members of the teams contributed to scoring for the win. And the other piece of that is, unfortunately, the boys varsity lacrosse team lost to Milton 11-1, but congratulations to all our lacrosse players for their efforts. And now this morning, since it's Monday, we are fortunate to have some musical guests with us. Today we have some faculty members from the Halcyon Chorale. Please help me welcome Dr. D, Mrs. McKenzie, Mr. Rowe, and Mr. Weiss for a couple of songs.
Hello. We are members of the Halcyon Chorale, which is a group of about 16 to 20 people, which fluctuates. We sing some concerts throughout the year, and we are comprised of a group of adults and former students often who sing with us, and sometimes some current students as well. Sophia is out there. She sometimes sings with us, for example. And a lot of musicians in our area and music teachers are part of our group. So we are going to sing 2 madrigals for you. One is Italian and one is French.
Sotto finestra non si
Thank you, Dr. D, Mrs. McKenzie, Mr. Rowe, and Mr. Weiss. I was away for several days last week with a team of educators from around New England doing accreditation at another high school. I was fortunate to spend time talking to students and teachers and administrators at that school, and while it was certainly interesting work, I was really excited to get back here, to be back with colleagues who make me laugh, with the students who stop by to check in and grab candy from my office. But most of all, I was really excited to get back to something that I absolutely love about my day, and that's holding that door right over there as chapel is dismissed. It's a little thing, holding that door, saying good morning and happy Monday, but it brings me so much joy. It's easy to forget joy when you're dealing with the stressors that I suspect some of you are. The stress of college decisions, of academic expectations, of things that are outside of school, the expectations that your family may have for you, and everything else that comes with life in this moment. Please know that I'm not suggesting that joy is a cure-all. I'm not guaranteed to have an awesome day when I hold the door, but I put myself into a frame of mind to feel connected to this community, and that helps me feel better equipped for whatever good or bad the rest of my day holds. Joy doesn't mean that you have to be happy all the time or that everything is awesome. Joy is about recognizing and appreciating good stuff, even when life is otherwise complicated. Historically speaking, finding and expressing joy in a world that was oppressive was considered revolutionary. Joy isn't something for little kids or special occasions. It's not something you have to wait for until after graduation or once you get your dream job. Joy is available right now, often hiding right in plain sight. So I encourage you to look for it in the small moments. Joy might be holding the door and wishing people a happy Monday, or it might be in the satisfaction of finishing an assignment you've been less than excited to start. Joy might be when it stops raining just as the block ends. Joy could come from seeing people share their talents, as they have this morning, on the stage. When you actively look for moments of joy, you start finding them everywhere. And so, as you head into your Monday, I offer you this. Joy isn't something that you have to wait for. It's happening right now, all around you. Have a joy-filled day, faculty.